You love playing the sports you do, no matter whether it is pickleball, tennis, golf, whatever it is, you want to keep doing it. So make sure that your body is going to stay in tune so that you can continue to play day after day or week after week. For today's session, it's going to be about the post-game cool down. So we're going to make use of a towel, so just a nice bath towel or sheet, and then making use of a foam roller. Now, if you don't have a foam roller, this is the one piece of apparatus that I highly recommend that you have for so many reasons. So let's get started. We're going to move our towel off to the side and come and take a seat down and getting the roller just towards your upper back area. So laying where your shoulders are just fairly comfortable. Believe me, your body will know where the right position is. Hands are going to hold onto the back of the head, and we're just going to roll, lifting the hips off of the floor towards your shoulders and your neckline. And then we're going to roll away and down the base of the ribs. And again, rolling up towards the top of the shoulders, and then rolling down towards your lower back. We're not going to go into the lower back, and we're not going into the neck space. So just rolling this area out is going to be so good for all those rotational movements that you've done, just giving it a bit of an ironing out. And you may quite potentially hear a few cracks, pops, and clicks in your body, and that's okay. Let's lower your pelvis down towards the floor, just walking your feet to a comfortable shape and space, and then opening the front of the chest over the roller, and then rolling the head forward again. So sometimes when we're playing these sports and we're focused a lot on looking down or movements of side to side, we forget that we've also got to go into a little bit of an arch of our upper back. So just opening into this area will feel really good, and giving you the space also between your ribs and your hips that can sometimes feel compressed after a game. And then bringing yourself all the way back again. So these moves don't take long. We're going to go through them a little fast now as we take ourselves into the side roll. Now, not many people like this one, so you've got to do what works for you. If you've never done this before, this is going to feel a little bit awkward. So bottom leg is going to stay lifted off the floor, and you're just going to roll up and down from your hip, the side of your leg, to your knee. Now, if you've been doing this a while, you're going to go with both legs. And I'm going at a pace of just up and down. I need to do this maybe 3, 4, 5 times. And then from there, I'm going to roll forward on my thigh. And then I'm going to roll backward on my thigh. And I'm just getting the tissues again organized into their new position so that they're not holding their tension from my game. So from here, we go to the opposite side. So again, if you need to, you start with one foot on the floor and rolling the bottom leg out. And if you are a little more advanced in your rolling technique, then double legs is more fun. Again, on the fronts of the legs a little bit, and then on the back of the leg a little bit. So adding in these rotational movements, because your muscles are not linear, they are not straight up and down, they move in all these spirals. So we want to release in spiraling as well. From here, we're going to do a front roll. So placing the roller to the highest point if you can at the top of the legs, and then moving yourself toward your knee and down. Please don't go over your kneecap. We want to make sure that it's just the thigh muscles. Turn the feet away, forward, back, turn the feet in, forward, back. And that's about all we need to really kind of get into in that area. We're going to lie down on our back surface again. And then just taking the roller under the base of the pelvis. So setting yourself up where you feel the back of the pelvis is very rested. You're going to start with your left knee just drawn in towards you. So just feeling the weight of that leg sinking into the hip socket over here. And then we're going to slide the right leg out. Now, as you do that, make sure you still have contact with your foot on the ground. So if you don't have a fully straightened leg and you can only have a little bend in the knee, that's fine. But I don't want your leg to be hovering in space. I feel like you need to have that anchored position. This stretch is going to open all the way down the front of your right thigh. So that's where we're aiming at for now. And then we're going to take our hand and just open the knee slightly towards the left and feel like you pull your knee up closer towards your left underarm. That's going to create a new diagonal stretch across the pelvis, and it's going to start to target down at the side of your leg muscle. You don't need to know the name of the muscles, just know that things are shifting and changing as you do these. And then we'll bring it back and we'll switch legs. So right knee comes in, just a gentle fold into the hip. First, feel the fold. Make sure it's comfortable. You don't want to feel like you're catching anything. So gentle pressure down through the top of your shin, and then lengthening the left leg out long. Now, these are good opportunities to kind of check in with yourself and think, how am I different on my two sides? We don't always have to feel the same on both sides. We don't always have to fix it. It's just about, can I notice what is going on? Move the right knee off to the side and feel like you pull it just a little closer to your underarm area. And again, new stretch coming down the side of your leg here from your hip towards this portion. So it's great. I hope it's feeling good in your body as well. And then coming all the way back. So making sure you're still very settled on the back of the pelvis and bringing your knees up. You can opt to have your shins up high or just relax your shins down. This movement is about the twist. So we're going to send the knees towards one way, keeping your shoulder grounded on the other side, and then going to take it over to the opposite way. So as you do this, be gentle with yourself. So it's a nice twist. You've probably been twisting in your game already. So it's not forcing a movement. It's feeling like you're lengthening, unwinding. And one more time to each side. And you may notice that you're going a little deeper with each one, but never to the point where you feel breathless or you can't actually hold the stretch. Now lower the feet back down, move the roller slightly lower down. So you're now not quite in the center of your pelvis, you're just lower towards where those sit bones are going to start to peek out. And we're going to do the movement again. So by changing the angle of the roller, we are actively working into a different area where there's more muscle belly, so it may feel a little more tender in the spot, and that's okay. That's part of why we're doing it, so we can let those muscles ease out and not grip and hold in the positions they were doing while we were playing our sport. And then we'll come back to the center and we're going to lower our feet back down towards the ground. From here, we take the roller away and resting your body back towards the floor. I'm just going to move the roller out so you don't see it in the screen anymore. And what we're going to do is just cross over one ankle over the top of your leg bone. So in this position, you may feel this is enough for you. If you can bring your legs closer, let's do that. Either hands at the back of your thigh or over the front of the shin. Important here is that your head is not tilted or lifted. So if you need to, the extra towel we have can go behind the back of your head as you just enjoy opening into the stretch here at the back of the glute area. And then let's switch our legs over. Now remember, in this sequence, it's just about a little cool down. I don't need to spend hours and hours here. I just want to make sure that my body is not going to be holding the tension that I used and the effort I used in my game. You could be coming home of an evening. You could be coming home in the middle of the day after your game. Whatever it is, you just want to give that body ease and flow. So from here, we'll just roll you over onto the side and bring ourselves up. We're going to collect our towel and we're going to take another lie down. So if you need an extra pillow for your head support, please go and do that. So I'm just taking my towel into a long position, and as I lie down, I'm going to place it at the base of my skull and then just holding my arms up towards the ceiling. From here, I'm just going to create a little curl of my head forward, feeling lengthening at the back of my neck muscles, and then bringing myself back down towards the mat. And then repeating, curving the head forward, feeling my arms pulling my head up. So I'm not using my neck tension. I'm really feeling like the head is supported by the towel. I can let those muscles relax and just get a nice move and flow again around the edges. From here, I'm just going to lift my head a little bit, and I'm going to turn and look to the side by pulling one arm up higher towards the ceiling, and then I'm going to return and switch over. So this is great to just free up through the neck. We often use our head to turn around and follow the ball. So just making sure that you are feeling easy as you're doing this movement. And one more time going towards the other side. And then back into the center and lowering everything back to the ground. Now, you may choose, again, like I said, to have extra support for your head behind you. You could use the roller as a support or get another towel. Let's grab your left foot into the towel surface and then stretching your leg towards the ceiling. Holding onto the towel, just getting a pull of your foot towards you. It's going to open the calf. It's going to open the hamstring muscle. And then we're going to point your toe towards the ceiling and then pull the foot back toward you and point your toe and pull back. So what you'll see is that as I point my toe, I'm letting the towel be lifted. I'm letting my arms be slack with the tension. And as I pull the foot back, I'm pulling down with the towel. So creating more kind of nerve release as well. And then let's switch our legs over. So right foot goes in and then aiming that foot up towards the ceiling. Make sure it's in a good, comfortable place for you. I am not straightening my other leg down. I'm just focusing on this leg. So depending on your flexibility, maybe you want to stretch the other leg away, but really it's just important to get the single leg stretching to the ceiling as we add in our point and our flex and our getting our ankle moving, getting the back of the calf muscles stretched, and that good old hamstring area. And then let's get away from all of that. So from here, we're going to bring ourselves up into just a little quick stand area, and I'd like us to get that roller again. So as we come up, we're going to do some arm stretches. So we're going to take the roller behind the body and just have your hands kind of holding, or your elbows holding. So in this position, what we're going to do, I might turn side on so you can see it. So the back is supported, not quite in the lower back, maybe just a little higher than the lower back. And you're just going to open your shoulders away. So we sort of expose the collarbones, aiming the chest bone forward, and then relax. So elbow wings start to twist backwards, opening the front of the chest, opening into the underarms, and relax. Now this can feel a little bit nerve-like because there's lots of nerves coming into our underarm and under our collarbone. So you want to make sure that you're feeling good. You might get some tingles in your fingers. And then one more time as we just create that nice, open, easy stretch position. From here, we'll send the roller down towards your side. Now, I didn't mention it before, but I hope you don't have shoes on. So we want to make sure that your feet are bare and naked, maybe with socks perhaps, but it's important to stretch out the feet. If you've been playing in shoes, we have that constriction through our feet. So we're going to give them a little stretch. So the roller is on my right side, and what I'm going to do is take my left foot and tuck my toes flat down towards the mat. Up to you how much pressure you put into that foot, and we're going to do a nice big side stretch lean over towards the right. So getting fingers all the way down to toes, stretching on that side, and then bringing yourself back up. Now, if that is enough for you, you just stay with that version. So getting a stretch over, a little bend into the right arm as you do this movement, and coming back. To go for the next two, if you want to, you can stretch your right arm further out and get even more stretch coming down the side of your body and into your foot, and then relaxing in. So you choose the variation that feels the most suitable to your body, and then bringing it all the way back again. Let's go ahead and do the second side. So again, we take my right foot behind me, my left hand on the roller, and then just a side stretch reach. First one, I'm keeping my elbow bent next to the side of me. I'm just allowing my body to explore the range without putting it under undue stress. And again, over. And then on the next two, just doing a gentle push of the arm away, adding in more stretch, and coming back. And then final one, stretch and coming back. We're going to finish with a little, cryptic for your brain. So we're going to hold onto the roller, fingers on the edges of the roller, and let's send the roller over towards the right side. So my right arm is long and lifted, and my left palm is facing up toward the ceiling. From here, we're going to make a swing towards the left. And then as we swing to the right, it's going to go over the top of the head. It spirals around, and I'm back in position on the left. And then I swing to the right. I swing to the left, and I go all the way over the top. And again, swing left, up to the right and over the top of your head. And swing to the right. and to the left, all the way up and over, and you're back on the right side. I hope that was fun for you as you got that through your shoulders, just getting them a little bit of a workout. Well, that's all we've got time for today. Enjoy that as a cool down series. Remember, you can go faster through it, you can go slower through it, you can leave some things out, you can add other things in, make it your own. And I hope you keep enjoying whatever sport it is that you are playing. Have a great day. See you again soon.